gig and all these other gigs going on. Do you ever have time do you ever go out on the road and perform at all?
Sure, absolutely. Last weekend I had a couple spots out on the road. I'm not really on the road because it's only like 10 minutes from my house. But I do road stuff. It's just these shows I'm working on are really taking up the majority of my time. And I actually prefer to play. And what's funny, actually next Saturday, you'll laugh at this. I'm going up to Connecticut for a guy's dad's birthday, and he wants us to roast his dad and tell jokes at the bar, which I think is going to come out pretty fucking horribly, but we'll find out.
That sounds awesome to me.
That's going to be interesting.
No, well, here's the thing. Like, the problem is this. They don't have a separate room. I just found out. Like, they're going to be doing it in the middle of the goddamn bar with, like, not an area section off. Like, we'll be doing this shit, and people will be having their lunch on a Saturday, farting around, having a beer, watching the game, while here we are telling dick jokes and whatnot.
Yeah. I feel
it's fucking all. I didn't know. I think I just found this morning, like, oh God, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
You know what? That makes a great comic, right? Adversity makes a great comic.
What makes a good comic? Adversity. Yeah. No, I know. But again, it's not gonna be, if you're gonna do a gig like that where you're having a party, and I've done these private parties before like that. You got to have it where it's like your own room, everyone's just hanging out. But when you involve other people who just aren't really there for that whole event,
right.
Like we do bar shows, but it's expected at bar shows these things pop up. But when you're at a bar on a Saturday at 1, which is not prime time, it's going to be a problem, I think.
People have hired you to do roasts before in the past?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What? I didn't even know.
You ready for this? I've done not 1, but 2 Sweet 16 birthdays. Ain't that some shit?
You roasting 16-year-olds?
That's terrible.
No. I didn't roast them. I just hosted and told jokes. Yeah, right? Yeah, right.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
The last thing you do is get more 16-year-old complexes and shit.
Right.
And then troop a fucking school next thing you know, I'll be the one to blame.
Right, exactly.
So Kevin, we appreciate you stopping by, giving us your time. We don't want to keep you. We want to let you get back to the last day of your weekend. We know you are a very hard worker. You out there got to get to that grind. If you're ever in LA, please hit me up. We would love to have you live in studio where we can really chop it up, and I feel like we can have a good conversation, a lot of fun with you. This internet thing is not the best for interviews, but it is what it is. But thanks a lot for coming. Thanks a lot for coming by. And please, before you go, give us all your social media tags and where people can find you and reach you and watch all your hundreds of shows and where they're going to be able to reach my shows once you put me on and all that.
I like how you shoehorn the request to throw you on. That's hilarious. All right. Here we go. KevinGoatee.com, GOOTEE.com, KevinGoatee.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that shit. Comics Watching Comics on Instagram, Facebook. On Twitter, it's @ComicsWatching. You can find the show on Amazon, seasons 1 through 5. Season 6 should be up any day now. I was just told that this morning. So that's really cool. We just taped season 7 and 8. We just did the panel for season 7 a week ago, so that should be coming up probably by the summertime. License to Kill, No Odd Job is on Twitch. We should be doing another episode or 2 of that in the near future. Comics Watching Football, I don't know. We'll find out if the NFL likes enough to buy it. And again, cross your fingers. And lastly, Sportsbook Box Office Podcast you can find on iTunes, Google Play, Lips, and all that. Sportsbook Box on Twitter and I think on Instagram as well. So yeah, check that out. But again, Kevin Goatee for all my dates. And if you want to pay me to come fly out to your area and do comedy or bring comics, what's your comics out there, we are doing road stuff. So hit me up. Let me know. Thanks again for this time, Dean. I appreciate it. So good talking to you. And when I get to LA, I'll definitely look you guys up. We'll come in and we'll talk some shit.
Great. Sounds great, man. You know what? You've got so much shit going on, and like that is so long. You know what I would do? I would just record that. I would pre-record it. When everybody asked me that shit, I would just play it.
I know it's a fucking mouthful, right? I'm vomiting out my meat stuff.
But it's good, man. That's what you have to be these days. All right, Kev. Have a good one.
Take care. Thanks again.
Thanks again.
Bye-bye.
All right. And we'll be right back after this. All Right. So,
You know what? So I saw
What'd you
some
say?
comics at a bar this week.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I
You
went
did?
to I went out to West Hollywood. My friend is down from San Francisco. He wanted to go see the female impersonators, the Showgirls show
Right.
at Mickey's in West Hollywood. I'm not a West
Yeah.
Hollywood type person, but I went. It was really good. It was fun. But before the show started, they had stand-ups at a bar, and I thought this got to be the worst gig in the
Ever.
world.
Oh, my
Like you guys
God.
to entertain people who are not there to see comedy. They standing around drinking, ignoring you, and you trying to get them to pay attention.
Oh.
That's kind of how I felt at Lunel's party.
Yeah.
Those, I'm like, wow, I felt bad for the performers because
That's a hard gig.
right,
Yeah.
because everybody's socializing. Nobody is paying. Like,
They
I
not
mean,
there for
not
you.
nobody's paying attention. People are paying attention,
But it's hard to get
but
their
people
attention.
people aren't respecting the. They're not sitting down quiet watching the show like they would be if you went to
to see that show.
Right. It's background noise.
Right.
It's like the TV or
Even
something.
if you're really
so-
funny, but somebody doesn't miss your setup, they just hear the punchline, then they just gonna ignore you some more.
Right, exactly. You'll be like, what the hell?
And I don't know why. But let me say this: gay clubs, stop putting comedy before drag queen shows. People not there for that. Put the comedy in the middle of the show.
I'm mad that we needed a disclaimer for that.
Because that's the third time I've been to a show in the last year, and I noticed each one had a comedy show before. And then my friend Parv Chena, he's an actor. You've probably seen him on TV. Parv was at one of the shows, like the comedy shows, because his friend ran it. And he's like, "You here for the drag queen?" I'm like, "Yeah, they doing Whitney Houston. What y'all
Hello?
doing?" He's like we're doing comedy.
Like,
I'm like,
oh.
it's like it's a bar. Shut the fuck up.
I want somebody dance and sing.
Yeah, I want to see some Whitney Houston.
You see what I'm saying?
All right, let's go ahead and get into these topics.
News and noteworthy. The Shiznit.
Well, Katy Perry's got a little scandal going on. Have you guys heard about that?
Is this about the smooch?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, she's so much shit. I couldn't decipher what she was in or out of this time.
Okay.
I didn't think this was that bad. Go ahead.
Okay, so this we'll tell people what's going on, and then everybody can weigh in. Katy Perry is one of the new judges. They're bringing back American Idol. It feels like it ain't even been gone that long. How long was it gone?
Was it going?
like one
Years,
season?
Yeah. But
Was
it
it
moved
going?
from Fox to ABC.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it was off like 1 year or something. So anyway, they're
New
back.
judges.
They're back with Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
And who's the country? I guess he's a country singer. I think I don't know who the guy is.
Is it not Keith Urban? It's I see. You know, I saw the giant faces on Hollywood Boulevard. I
Yeah.
stopped watching American Idol.
I don't know. I
years
just like, that's Lionel Richie.
Yeah,
So
Lionel Richie, I'd love to
Lionel
see
Richie,
back.
Katy Perry, Simon Cowell's back, and some undisclosed. Well, not undisclosed, but some
somebody who's
Mysterious.
really
nondescript, some nondescript
Ambiguous.
pop
Ambiguous.
singer, country singer, artist, dude.
Oh, wow, they brought Simon back too, though.
So anyway, yeah, Simon's back.
wow.
So they're holding their auditions, and there's this 19-year-old guy who's a little socially awkward, gives that vibe, kind of a nerdy guy or whatever, right? And so he gives this performance, and then they make a joke about, because Katy Perry's got that song about kissing a boy or something or
I
whatever.
kissed a girl and I like it.
Kiss the girl and I like it. Right. And they asked him if he kissed the girl and if he liked it or whatever, and he revealed that he'd never kissed a girl.
Aw.
And they were like, really? He's like, no. He's like, I don't have a girlfriend, and I want my first kiss to be special and save it for my girlfriend. So therefore, I've never had a kiss because I've never had a girlfriend.
Aw.
And so Katy Perry decided that he's 19 and he hasn't had a kiss, and that she was going to be his first kiss, right? So she calls him over, like she's like, come here. He's like, what? Wait, what? Right? He's like, he's like, what's going on? And then she like holds her cheek. He's like, okay, it's just going to be on the cheek, right? And she's like, yeah, just And so he goes in for the kiss on the cheek, and she turns real quick and makes lip contact with him, and dudes falls all on the ground, passes out, and says, "Oh Lord, have mercy, help me, Jesus, help me."
Oh, Lord.
he was just raped.
But so everybody fell out laughing. It was just big, everybody thought it was hilarious. But then
He fell out with passion, or he fell out with...
out of shock, I think out of surprise,
Okay,
because
surprise.
he was shocked.
Okay, okay.
And so he fell out or whatever, and kind of
Fell out from shock. The shock Katy Perry just kissed him.
And then Twitter found out about it. Twitter got
That
pissed
bitch.
off.
You fucking
Now, see,
Twitter.
I kind of
Ruining the world.
This is my thing. On the one hand, I don't think it's that big of a deal. However, I do agree with Twitter that had it been reversed, had Lionel Richie did that to a 19-year-old girl, or that other guy, or Simon, or any of the guys done the same thing to a 19-year-old girl, all hell would have broke loose.
That's true.
It's true.
And all
That's
hell
true.
didn't break loose, and Twitter was like pissed off about it. And for that, I give Twitter thumbs up, because it's true. That's the way it would have been.
I think this is stupid. And I think it would be stupid if it had been the man that done it too. It would have been a stupid argument that people just want to get up in arms about some bullshit. Because whoever's first kiss is by a superstar is going to have a story they're going to tell the rest of their life. I don't remember my first goddamn kiss, but I can tell you right now, it was not glamorous. Wasn't nobody nice. Wasn't nobody that got a video gave it to me. It was probably happened in the back of the church.
Yeah, it didn't
by somebody snag-a-tooth.
Yeah, but you don't you feel like
nobody went into an uproar over my first kiss?
But that was like a little bit of a what do you call it?
Rape?
No, not rape.
Sexual assault?
No, not even. No, not that either. Just the audacity of her to decide.
It was audacious.
The guy just said it'd be different if he didn't explain. Mm-hmm. He just explained.
He was saving it.
That he was saving his first kiss for a girlfriend. He wanted it to be special with her, and she decided that she was going to be his first kiss,
and that she was going to take that.
Welcome to the world of women, man.
Take away all of the sexual assault aspect of it, and just look at it from
and wrong,
just like a pure
She made a life decision for him that he
she robbed that from him.
She did.
Yeah, but maybe that wasn't real.
So
maybe she got a sense that wasn't. Maybe she got a sense that that's what he says because he couldn't get no kiss from nobody else. Just saying.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not for her to decide that. That's what he said, and who are we to decide what people mean? Nah, he said that, but that ain't what you mean. So
she could have asked him. I think she could have asked him.
Well,
that's true.
And he maintained that, he's after it was over and they interviewed him, he said, I understand that, almost every other guy in the world would be think this was the greatest thing ever, but I'm not. He's I'm not super offended or feel assaulted or anything, but no, I didn't want to do. If it was up to me, it wouldn't have happened.
Did you watch the clip of this?
Yes, I've seen it.
Did you watch? Did you hear him sing?
I didn't hear that part. Who cares?
Because that's really can he sing?
No, I don't think he can. I don't think he can. He didn't make
fuck
it.
Him. He's having his 15 minutes. Enjoy it. You got kids like Katy Perry. Move on.
Wow. When Pip turned into Dino? What an asshole.
Oh my God. That was hilarious, y'all.
Wow.
Well, fuck him then.
Wow.
Well, fuck that nigga.
He can't sing, so fuck him.
Bring the hook out. Slide that nigga off the side of the stage. Wop, wop. Nigga go.
Yeah. And then Dejan just piles on.
What?
Yeah.
He'll be all right. At least you didn't finger him.
Right.
I want my first fingering to be by my wife.
Oh, do you?
Now, see, that I could have got excited about. But the kids, I was me and my wife kind of got into it because she's all he must be gay. Butt. He must be gay because he wasn't excited about it. I'm Katy Perry is nobody. I'm excited.
I wasn't excited about her. I am gay, but I don't think she's that excited sexually.
She's not. Katy Perry.
I would have been excited.
Really?
Yeah.
She does it for you?
No, I think I just a bit excited.
I don't get it. I can look up Britney Spears, I get it.
Lionel Richie or Simon or any one of them could have kissed me and I'd be like,
No, I'm just saying as far as women goes.
Sexually exciting.
Katy Perry's not hot. She's not ugly. Right, exactly. She is cute. And that's it. That's the best.
Yeah, she's okay.
She's not sexy. She's not gorgeous. She's not beautiful. She's not any of those words.
She's all right.
Yeah, exactly. She's all right. Exactly. So, again, it's she's nothing to get excited about.
Better than Taylor Swift?
Well, no. No.
You think?
No.
You think that Taylor Swift is more sexy than Katy Perry?
I don't know if I would call either one of them sexy, but Taylor Swift to me is more attractive than Katy Perry.
Yeah.
And I would take Miley. I would take Miley over Katy.
I think Miley is sexy.
Miley is sexy. Miley is not super beautiful, but she is
quality.
Sexy. Yeah, she's got
that Grace Jones, she'll fuck the fuck out of you.
Yes, she does. And I'm so glad she's legal now.
She looks like she got handcuffs on her bed.
She got that Liam Hemsworth. She got a big old strapping marble man.
Hello. She got that 50 Shades of all that.
Yeah, Miley. I would get excited about Miley before Katy Perry. She's so vanilla. She's just so vanilla.
Well, Minnie Mouse got a star on the Walk of Fame in January, and you know who the MC was? Katy Perry.